Alright fam, we're back. Another posterior session going down for you, so a little bit of tweaks to this. Still pretty much the same session. I mean, that's consistency pays off, right? I know it gets boring, but a few little tweaks, maybe some just educational stuff. What's been new, nothing much, still sitting around 120 kilos. Yeah, just sort of riding this next push phase out. I'm not gonna lie, weight is getting an issue. Like it affects everyday life, which is understandable. Just like lower back pumps, just feeling heavy all the time. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain, that's what I want. But just letting you know inside, it's not all sunshine and rainbows being big, okay? It's not just about looking good, it definitely takes its toll on you. But yeah, so we're gonna get into some biceps and but after this, yeah, hamstrings, back, yeah, a bit of everything, so let's get it. That's good. So that's good for 12 there. See how I'm controlling the tempo, but it's not just like, I'm not holding it and letting it down just for the sake of going slow and using everything. I'm literally sitting in my hand and I'm letting the bicep take the weight down. Like a rubber band, right? I can feel it. So I contract fast, I feel the squeeze, and then on that squeeze, I'll let it go out and I can feel it, the fibers stretch like a rubber band. Rest, feel the pull, bang, spring back on the pull. Again, repeat. Don't go out too far and hyperextend. Keep a little bit of tension on the bicep. Like here's fully straightened. You want about there. You'll feel it. You should be able to feel where the stretch stops and then swing back. The reason you go slow is you're less likely to use the stretch reflex response. So not the tendon, using the muscle. And another reason to go slow is it's tendon health. So, especially enhanced users or even people just starting a gym, you get strong real quick. A lot of neural adaptations. So the muscle fibers get stronger faster than the tendons. They also recover faster because more blood flow. So slow and controlled training is very good for tendon health because under that stress of eccentric demand, the tendons get stressed and that's when they can get stronger as well. So it's also training slow and controlled. Not only is it less injury risk because of the speed, it's also less injury risk because your tendons get stronger as well. All right, second exercise. I'm changing it up here. I was doing a double leg or dual, whatever you want to call it. I've since this block gone to unilateral, single leg, because I just feel it more, and you literally can't ego lift. You're so vulnerable in a lying hamstring curl that even if you want to go heavy, there's no way you just mentally wouldn't be able to take it because you go, man, I'm going to snap a hamstring. So yeah, this definitely keeps you in check. Also stops the hip issue of pulling in with your hip and adductor issue. So very isolating to the hamstring here. This is an advanced exercise. Anyone that's probably not a competitor never needs to really do this. So just do the dual leg, but this will show you an example of how much isolating it is, because I was doing easily the full stack with dual leg and now I'm only doing like 32 with a single leg. So way harder, way more isolating. So hey, at this level of the game, to build the hamstrings that I want, I have to really target them. I can't let anything else take over. So yeah, you get to a certain level, guys, you have to start prioritizing things and start doing things differently, even if they're not as fun, even if you have to take some more time because, you know, do one leg, rest, do the other leg. But that is what it is, you know, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. So yeah, I'll show you how to do this. See, I'm only on like 32, which is like nothing. It's like the first increment that jots out to the full width. All right. So what I like to do is all toes to the shin to get the calf out of it. And I sort of almost tilt my body to the side I'm doing. Just to put the full pressure through the quad, the pad, drive it into the pad. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, yep, that burns. Fuck. Oh. And then I'll do the other leg. So you can see how hard that is with the weight I was doing. That's all I was doing. You don't have to go heavy on these. That was actually hard for 10. So yeah, just goes to show you, it's not the weight, it's how you target that weight on the target muscle. That is literally all on that hamstring. That's burning you. So yeah, just think when you do train, what's actually working, and just have a think, am I, say you're doing bench or whatever, is it all in my chest? Am I feeling my shoulders, triceps, everywhere? Or, you know, obviously they're going to come into it to lift it, but it should be excruciating the chest before anywhere else, if that's what you're doing. Just make sure you're using the target muscle. All right, RDLs. Good exercise. Some people say it's overrated. I like them. Basically a standing hip thrust, really. So yeah, I feel like I'm used to stupid heavy on these, but don't do that anymore because I just fuck my back. I try to go slow controlled. Every time I'm at the moment, 3.5 plates, and I start losing connection with my glute and hamstring. So just trying to really perfect it at the moment before I scale the weight. But yeah, like I've done, 6-7 plates before. But again, like, you're bracing your back, your core, and then you start telling yourself, like, why am I doing this? What do I want out of this? I want glutes and hams. Why bring everything else into it? So only use enough weight, unless you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, just go as heavy as you can. You need the core strength, the whole body. But when you start, if you're, say, a girl, and you want that tight waist, or even a classic guy, you want to keep a really tight waist. It's not proven that heavy and bracing makes a wide waist, but don't risk it, Just go as heavy as what you can connect with your hamstrings and glutes to begin with, and then just scale it up slightly, Progress slowly. Just make sure you never catch yourself ego lifting, because it's quite easy to turn this into a fucking rack pull or a deadlift, when you start heaving it. So, yeah. Everything we do has to have a purpose, because everything you do has a cost. Cost of fatigue. All right. So I like standing about shoulder width apart, toes slightly angled, hands in the middle. Okay. I like using straps or chalk, so I don't have to worry about grip. Alright. I have about 2 inches between my hands. Alright. That's the set. So it makes a difference when you control the weight. Oh yeah, you get puffed quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Good set. All right, so this exercise is an advanced exercise. All right, so anyone that has no lats or no back, you have no business doing these. All right, this is for a developed back when you're trying to target a lower lat, or at least a lat width and thickness. But if you don't have any type of base, if you've been training only a year, don't even think about this exercise. Standard lat pull downs, normal rows, everything's gonna do way more than this is right now for you. Once you got a back, then you go to these to build up areas of the back. So for all these people and PTs doing this exercise, don't just do it because of the hype. It's only, literally, I wish I didn't have to do it. I wish I could just do a lat pull down, which I sort of can, but because I'm so wide and my shoulders are narrow, my elbows naturally flare out, so I can't actually set my elbows directly on my shoulders. It makes it hard to target the lower lat. So don't think there's anything special about this exercise. I only do it same as my biceps. I do my biceps singularly because I have to tilt to get everything in line. If I could just stand here and curl perfectly, I would all the time. So it's the same as the lat pull down. I see how when I'm standing, my hands I'm not like people with wide shoulders. Their arms drop directly below their shoulders, and I could do a row and get all my lats. That's it. It's, I could just do a row like that, or a high row like that, which I do another day, but these really target my lower lat. So yeah, a bit more advanced exercise, but just letting you know, you don't have to do it. There's nothing special about it. But if you are going to do them, I'll show you how to do it properly. All right, so start with this side. Oh, these hands are done. Alright, yeah. Alright, so I like underhand grip as well. Alright. So get the tension, lean over. So your shoulder, everything's all in line, and your elbow, you don't want it out. Your elbow should always be pointing to the ground. And yeah, alright, so you want poppy serratus, and when you pull, don't just pull back, pull in. Pull like you're pulling yourself to the cable, huh? Oh, it's getting hard now. Oh, see how my grip's loose? I'm not using my thumb, and I was pulling myself to it, and I'm stopping here. I'm not going behind my body. You watch, you go here to the lat, that's the lat. See the lat? See it contract? As soon as that's the lat, boom, boom. As soon as I go, look, as soon as I start rotating behind my body, look what happens. Delts, trap, that's what I want. So all you should be pulling is elbow. Your elbow should only be directly below your shoulder. All right? All right, I'm gonna show you another angle so you can see from a different perspective. Look at that. So I'm out. And you're dropping the shoulder, opening your armpit up. Alright, that's good for week 2. It's about 2 RR, 2 to 3. I mean, I could probably do the full stack here. Realistically, I'm like 3 pins up. Next week I'll probably go a bit heavier because that's 11 reps there. I'll try to do the stack for 10. Fuck. I stopped doing the DIY row because I can't fit enough plates on it. Now this is too light. I'll do the full stack. I might have to use the gym bin by the end of this block, which I was really trying to avoid. But anyway, so you know how to do them now. Bicep curls. Oh, so I'm going to start doing these on the bench because at Dave's I do this chest supported, and I just can't be fucked doing standing. It's just better this way. I can just focus on my biceps and worry about bracing. So it's more efficient. Not that everything has to be efficient, but it's just I'm heavy and my back hurts. All right. All right, shoulders up. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. See how controlled that was? And even when I was under fatigue, the last reps, still same tempo. I see so many people, they start coming up, just drop it. Come on. They fight for like 10 years, get up, drop it. It's actually more important that you control it. Always, if you can get it up, control it down. Up, control it down, because that's especially if you do low volume, you need to make every set as effective as possible. If you're doing high volume, you can get away with doing a bit faster, you're just going to add more sets. Your work's in the volume. Low volume training, like what I do like, anywhere from 8 to 12 working sets to work out. 12 max, 8 minimum. And sometimes 7, but 6, I'd even do 6. One just top sets of 6 exercises, but I wouldn't go under 6, especially if you're training 5 days. If you're training 4 days a week, you probably need to go 8 minimum. 5 days a week, 6, 30 sets a week. But yeah, the lower volume you go, you really need to maximize every set. So just something to think about. Alright, this is the exercise we've been playing around with. Because I really like spider curls, but I hate dumbbells. So I've been playing around with this. You have to use a Vulcan strip, you can use a rope as well. Oh, nice. It's just more of like a hammer curl because I mean internal grip. That's all really good. All right, that's it for biceps. So it's 5 working sets. I did 2 at the start, 2 of the seated ones, and 1 of them. Notice how they're all different. One was like elevated arm, one was elbow behind back, and this one was in front. Oh, okay. All right, boring calves. I do this single leg because the stack's way too light. Oh, that's good. Oh.